Hello and welcome to your morning practice. My name is Keegan, the Balanced Nomad, and today I'm going to be taking you through this gentle yoga class that will stretch you from head to toe and start your day on the right foot with some mindful movement. We're going to start in a cross-leg position. If that's not comfortable for you, just any seated position that feels best this morning. And we're going to start with a bit of a neck release. First, bringing right ear over to the right shoulder, inhaling up and exhaling left ear to left shoulder. Just moving through this one at your own pace for a few rounds. Just tuning into the body this morning. And the next time you're over on the left side, we're just going to start to take some neck circles, bringing head forward and bringing it all the way back. Again, just taking these at your own pace. We're going to move super gently this morning. And reversing the direction of the circles. And next time you're over to the left side, just bringing head back up. We're going to take some shoulder rotations from here. So bringing shoulders forward and all the way back. Really creating nice big circles here, feeling a nice opening in the chest and getting into the upper back. And going in the opposite direction. And dropping shoulders. Bringing hands out in front of us, bringing hands into fists. We're going to find some circles with the wrist, first moving to the right. And switching the direction of our circles. And releasing hands out of these fists, bringing hands out flat and folding and bringing them up. Just repeating this for a few rounds. And we can release the wrist here, just giving a little bit of a shake out. And we're going to stretch into the ankles and the feet. So just turning, straightening legs out. You can bring the hands behind you just to kind of give you a bit of support here. And finding the circles with the ankles. So first moving over to the right side. The feet and ankles can be super neglected, so we want to make sure we take care of them, moving all of our joints and reversing direction of the circles. And on your last one, just bringing feet up. And we're going to isolate through the toes here. So bringing toes towards you and toes away from you. And again, just repeating this one for a few rounds. And next time toes are up, we can bend down fully with the ankles, coming up and down. I apologize about the squeaking of my mat if you can hear it. And just releasing this one, coming down to our back here. We're going to find reclined pigeon pose. So first bringing that right ankle to the top of the left knee. You can stay here or reaching through, grabbing the top of that left knee, either finding stillness or a bit of a rock here. And dropping left foot back down if you had it lifted. Just straightening through that right leg. You can grab onto the back of the thigh, the shin. If you can reach up to toes or have a strap, feel free to do that. Also optional to straighten through that left leg to get more of an intense stretch. But I'm just keeping it super gentle. I don't want to force anything and end up injuring myself. I'd rather just take it super slow in the morning. We tend to be really stiff, so you don't want to push anything too far. Just waking up super sweetly here. And bending into that right knee can straighten out the left leg and just finding a spinal twist from here. Also optional to have both legs bent if you want a little more support. Straightening through that right arm, pressing the shoulder blade into the mat. Gaze goes to the right fingertips. And coming back to center, just giving yourself a big squeeze with that right knee. And moving to the opposite side, finding that reclined pigeon. And if any cats appear in the frame, we do have 12 cats in the backyard, so I don't know if you can see that one. Yep, hello. And just finding stillness or rocking back and forth in our reclined pigeon pose. And dropping that right foot, finding this stretch in the back of the leg, just grabbing whatever is appropriate. And finding the spinal twist to the opposite side, straightening through that right leg, or you can also twist with both knees. And moving to the right side, pressing shoulder blade into the mat. Gaze goes to those left fingertips. And rolling back up, giving yourself a nice squeeze with that left leg. Can bring both knees in together and just rock ourselves up to tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. We're just gonna find cat and cow. So inhaling, dropping chest, bringing gaze up to the sky. Exhaling, rounding through the spine, bringing chin to chest. Inhaling to cow. And exhaling to cat. Just finding one more round. Coming back to neutral, we're gonna move to thread the needle. So extending right arm up straight, bringing it through, bring that right shoulder blade to the mat. You can keep hand pressed beside your face or reaching above you. Just bringing breath to the upper back, into the shoulders, feeling this nice twist. If hand was overhead, you can just press it right beside your face again and stretch yourself up. Finding thread the needle on the opposite side, extending left arm up straight, threading it through, bringing shoulder blade to mat. Hand can stay pressed beside your face or overhead. Bringing breath to the back body here. If hand was overhead, just bringing it back beside the face, extending that left arm, seeing if you have a bit more room now. And from here, moving into our downward dog, you can tuck toes and push yourself up. First downward dog always can be a little bit of a challenge in the morning. Heels may be super far from the mat, no worries. As long as you're feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Can rock out the feet here, paddle them out. Maybe shaking out the hips, just really taking any movement or just staying in stillness if that feels best. And we're gonna walk ourselves to the back of the mat with the hands, just finding a forward fold. So optional, if you can reach, bringing fingertips or palms down. If not, you can just hang out in ragdoll, grabbing onto opposite elbows. But if you can, placing the hands underneath the feet and bending ourselves, trying to come close to the thighs, totally fine to keep a nice generous bend in the knees here. and releasing hands if they were underneath the feet. Staying down low with the upper body, we're just gonna step open to the side, finding our wide-legged forward fold. So just out the feet here, finding a distance that feels best. And pressing right hand in between the center, extending left arm up straight. Pressing the right hand down, finding this twist on the other side. Moving back to our forward fold. We can bring upper body to the left side, just grabbing onto whatever is available. Trying to bring knee to nose here. And just moving onto the opposite side. Grabbing onto that right leg. Grabbing onto whatever is available and bending ourselves forward. Coming back to center, walking feet in, keeping heels in, toes out, coming down to our malasana. Also find if you're up on toes here, just holding for a breath or two in this pose. And we can walk out fingertips, left fingertips, and extend right arm up straight, opening up through the chest, not collapsing through the legs, but feeling nice and strong, really engaging the glutes here. And moving through this twist on the opposite side, walking out with the right fingertips and extending that left arm up straight, staying super strong through the lower body. And dropping our hips down, coming to cross leg position. We're just gonna find some side bends from here. Inhaling, arms up, bringing left palm or elbow to the mat, and stretching a right arm above the head, bringing gaze up to the sky, keeping chest nice and lifted. Inhale brings you back up, and exhaling, finding the side bend on the opposite side. And coming back up to center. I'm just gonna finish with a few twists. If there's any other movement your body is asking for, feel free to do that. If not, you can join me in some twists. Inhaling, arms up, bringing left hand to the top of the right knee. Gaze goes over the right shoulder. Inhaling up, twisting over to the left side. Just finding one more round with these twists. So last twist over to the right. Coming back to center. And our last twist over to the left side. And coming to the center. Just closing out our practice from here. I'm going to chant Om one time. Feel free to join me. Inhaling to chant. Bringing hands to prayer in front of the forehead and bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this class, definitely leave me a comment. I love to make gentle morning yoga classes like this. So be sure to subscribe and check out my other morning classes if you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for practicing with me and have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much.